Hi everybody! I hope you have a wonderful day. Today I'll be reacting to the Home official trailer from the Prime Video, the Indrans Bhasi via Babu. It actually came out on the August 19. It must be very amazing since most of you are recommending me this one that comes to mind when we're hearing the title home. It's like where our heart is and where we belong, and actually that's what the director meant with this film. Like when he was recording it, actually home is where the heart is. That's exactly what Ryan Thomas wants to convey through his upcoming Malayalam film Home. The film starring veteran Indrans, and the lead drops on Amazon Prime on August. Home is a happy film. The story has been with me for the 7 last years. In fact, I had finalized the title before its story was ready. Home is a word that all of us are almost using every day. It's one of the commonly used hashtags in social media as well. I'm confident that viewers will be able to relate to the characters and the subjects. So actually, he recorded this film and video to show how from what I've understood, the daily life looks like now between the father and the son. But yeah, we'll check out it more clearly later. Here's some behind the scenes. So the affable Oliver, who is in his 60s, is technology challenged, but he tries to catch up with his tech-savvy sons who are glued to social media platforms. And that's what happens now, actually. Like the older generation, not all of them are they're trying to catch up with us, but it's more difficult, obviously, because to us it was so common to have all the devices and all, but to them, to the grandparents or something, it's so much more difficult for them because they didn't have access to this one, and it was never actually that much used, and that's why nobody mainly has learned how to use it. And now with the age, it's more difficult to catch it up, using the Facebook or Instagram. It's something that most of them will never understand, actually, but that's also good. If I had the possibility to go to the older times to visit the old generation times, I would for sure do, because I really appreciated this time. Actually they were meeting more with friends and spending more time outside, but not only they didn't have phones and anything, so the relationships were closer and everything, and they knew that they can always count on each other. It was pretty different, and for sure I wouldn't go for the whole lifetime, no, because the times have changed, but I would for sure want to know how it looked. All can relate to, actually, if the son is the vlogger. It's vlogging everything, the food, the whole flat, everything around, what he's doing on daily basis, the things that are shocking the father, because he never thought it's so interesting to show, but people really want to look and really want to, sometimes they want to change how they're doing things, although they're doing right, but they want to copy or something. But yeah, they just like to look, at the things how they look on the daily basis. And Anthony is the filmmaker who has tasted success with his debut film itself. Charles is an engineering dropout, is a vlogger, and the narrative moves through their conflicts and the house that ensues, says Roy. The film was shot with limited crew for over a month last year. There were just under 50 members on the set, and initially it was difficult for all of us, says Ryan. He makes special note of state award-winning Indrans. The veteran even told us that he had the most stressful 42 days as an actor in his 4-decade-old career. Wow. No, actually, it's not difficult to cope with it all when it's so less people on the stage, and sometimes you don't even have the person to choose from. The people to choose from. So whoa, I really appreciate this film, and it must be a great one since so many of you have watched it already. The trailer, I mean. One more thing that is like really interesting about this movie. Did you know that Ryan, like this is his first film that is not the fantasy one? As far like so far he had recorded just 3, and this is the first realistic one. So it's like it was also a big challenge for him to like create something different, but seems as he wanted like to show it. So let's start watching and check it out. Yeah, this is what happened to us actually. It's like all the time busy. Yeah, like they want to know like everything, but like not the way like we would normally show, but like they want to know like some specific things. Yeah, they sometimes don't know what they're talking about.
എടാ എൻ്റെ മോൻ വലിയ ഫിലിം ഡയറക്ടറൊക്കെ ആകുമ്പോൾ ഞാൻ ഈ സാധാ ഫോൺ കൊണ്ടുവരുന്ന അവനല്ലേ മോശം. അത് ഉപയോഗിച്ചാലല്ലേ അറിയും. ഒരു ഫോട്ടോ എടുക്കും. അവനെ ഫോണിൽ ആരെങ്കിലും വിളിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഭയങ്കര കളിയും ചിരിയും തമാശയൊക്കെ ആയിരിക്കും. മാത്രമേ ഉണ്ടാവും.
ആദ്യ പടം സൂപ്പർ ഹിറ്റാക്കിയ ഡയറക്ടർ എന്നുള്ള വിശ്വാസത്തിലാണ് വിശാലിനെ പോലെ ഇത്രയും ബിസി ആയിട്ടുള്ള സ്റ്റാർ നിനക്ക് ഓപ്പൺ ഡേറ്റ് തന്നു.
മൂത്ത മോന ഫിലിം ഡയറക്ടറാ. 7 ദിവസം കൊണ്ട് ക്ലൈമാക്സ് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് വിശാലിനെ കേൾപ്പിക്കണം. സൂപ്പർ സ്റ്റാറെ. അയാളാണെങ്കിൽ തീർന്നോ എന്ന് ഡെയിലി അവനെ വിളിച്ച് ശല്യം.
It's your own channel Stars Techie coming with a new video.
ഞാൻ അപ്പുറത്തോലും പോയി ഓളിയിട്. ഞാനൊന്ന് എഴുതി തീർക്കട്ടെ.
വരുന്നവരൊക്കെ ഫ്രിഡ്ജ് തുറന്നു നോക്കുന്നേ.
ഫ്രിഡ്ജ് അതെ ഫോണും അതെ അകത്തൊന്നും ഇല്ലാതെങ്കിലും ഇടയ്ക്കൊന്ന് തുറന്നു നോക്കിയില്ലെങ്കിൽ മനസ്സിനൊരു വിഷമം.
Yeah, most of the vloggers like to check out everything, like the cleaning and things. They're liking to show. No, but I really like the motive of the whole movie. It's like showing the reality, like pretty much reality, nothing all.
ശരിക്കും നടന്നാണ്. വിശ്വാസം വരണില്ലല്ലേ? ഈ കഥയ്ക്ക് അങ്ങനെ ഒരു കുഴപ്പമില്ല.
Wow. It was also related to working from home. Like working from home has better opportunities actually. Like especially for the COVID, it's like safer.
ഭയങ്കര പപ്പ സത്യമായിട്ട് നടന്നതാടാ. അതിന് ഞാനൊന്നും പറഞ്ഞില്ലല്ലോ. പിന്നെ നിന്റെ മുഖത്ത് നോക്കുമ്പോൾ ഒരുമാതിരി വിശ്വസിക്കാത്ത പോലെ. ഞാൻ മുഖത്തേക്ക് നോക്കണ്ട. ഇത് നീ വിശ്വസിച്ചില്ലെങ്കിൽ പിന്നെ ഇനി പറയാൻ പോണത് നീ വിശ്വസിക്കത്തേയില്ല.
Wow, actually this trailer was something special, something very close to what I can relate, because like the porn sometimes they're like, looking with like some weird face at us, and like we're checking something on the phone, like the Instagram or like Snapchat, something like this, and they're like always wondering what for and everything. And at the end, some of the apps or something they're also starting to use, and they're like, discovering and everything. But the scene when he was like so shocked, the Rohit was like so shocked about the Oliver, I guess, not Rohit, but the father was so shocked about like using the like vlogging everything and showing like the whole world how it looks. Actually, I remember one story that was like very connected with the situation and this trailer with the son, between the son and the father. Actually, I was trying to teach my grandfather how to use Facebook, and like I was showing, let's say, multiple times, and like we really spent a lot of time on it. He didn't catch it. It was just like 2 buttons to click, because like I put everything so clearly for him. But still, he didn't get it, so like we tried to switch to WhatsApp, and WhatsApp after some time he got. But yeah, like for us, it's like overwhelming that they're like not catching up so quickly. But like if it was for us, if we also didn't have access to this one, we wouldn't be so quick too, because like it takes time like for everything to like learn it, and like for it, like the older you get, the more difficult it is most of the time, because like there are like, you know, some smart people, like very smart, like even if they're like older, so like it's not said that they won't catch it quick, but most of the time they're like, you know, trying to catch it and understand it, to show them like in many different ways. But like, yeah, it's like more for us, like we, once we learn one thing, we can like try to relate it to the next thing, and we're like learning so quickly. That's like so important, and that's why it's not that much time consuming. And for them to like show everything, they're gonna forget tomorrow, so it really takes time. Plus, it's like really shocking. I couldn't understand how he couldn't remember to like, you know, click 2 buttons. I was like, really? You cannot understand it? But then I was like, yeah, maybe you're older and there is some different way to show you this, because like, wow, some people are like, you know, like it's like easier for you to, because like it's, for us it's like really weird that they cannot catch it up, but like, yeah, we should understand it, because like those were different times, and now they also want to be, you know, on top, or like not on top, they just want to know what's happening in the world and everything, since everything has changed. To be honest with you, I really love what he did, like his art of this trailer and the film that is gonna come out. It's gonna be so interesting. It's finally gonna show the real side, like how it looks. And like the, like he also spent so much time like working on this one, and created really something special, so I really admire him. Like the work he did is really amazing, and like watching this film would be for sure the pleasure. You know, the social media is going like further and further, so it was difficult for the director to catch up with like all the changes. He wanted to like choose the right moment, although like it's never really a good moment. So he gave one narrative line to producer V by Babu 5 years ago, and the latter was wasn't used about making it then itself. However, this trip took time to shape up. Social media platforms keep going for changes, and my story had to incorporate those developments. As they say, there is a right time for everything. But yeah, like, yeah, let's say it is. And for me, directing home was nothing short of creating fantasy he avers. He prefers to look at the positives of the film, getting on an odd premiere. It's a film for families, and I couldn't have asked for a better time to release it than Onam, a festival usually meant for big budget, star-driven films. I'm excited to have got the privilege this time, he says. And like he deserves this so much, actually. Like as he said, for him it was a great time, so this was what only matters, actually. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe and comment my channel. Please let me know which upcoming videos you want to see next. Take care, bye, have a nice day.